Hey, what up, guys? We're about to get into a review of the Black Ops 7, at least the campaign, as far as I've gotten. I haven't played the multiplayer yet. I haven't played zombies, so I'm not going to, um, I'm not going to review those things yet. And also I want season one to come out with them dropping new maps and stuff, and then I want to try out that before I give my entire review of it. So far, it's okay. As far as the multiplayer is concerned, I'm okay with it. It's a review. I mean, it's a update of Black Ops 6 with less aim assist, so it takes a little bit more skill. You have to hit the body and the head more. You won't get the kill if you're aiming at people's feet. Um, I still think the maps are too small. Explosion, it ends up being chaos, and I have to play when I'm wide awake because if I'm tired, I'm not gonna play well. It's a sweat match. I feel like there's a reason why it is, and I'm gonna get into it in a little bit. At least this. Uh, um, I'll get into it when I get into the article, but let me just go through the campaign real quick. So, Black Ops 7. I'm gonna preface this. I did not play Black Ops 4, 5, or 6 campaign. Oh no, wait, no. I played Cold War. I think that's 5, right? I think the Cold War one is 5. So I did play that one. So I didn't play 4, and I didn't play um 6. And I know Vanguard came out and like Another World at War or something like that. I didn't play any of those games. So I don't know as far as those games go. I don't know. But I do know that Black Ops 7 does take a lot from the first and second one, or probably mainly the second one, I think, if I remember correctly. Because there's a lot of weapons in it, a lot of maps that are coming back from that game. But as far as the franchise is the campaign is concerned, it was kind of bad. I'll be honest, it was pretty fucking terrible. Um, and let me see if I can just pull up a few, like videos that I clipped from when I was playing the campaign scene. Let me see. I'm still learning how to like pull stuff up quickly. Sometimes it takes me a minute. Um, what is this one? Let me see. Let's pull this one up.
No, this is a nightmare. You have to help us wake up.
Oh yeah, so this is part of the campaign. So this is the kind of shit that has people like, what the fuck are we doing here? And this was my first what the fuck moment, because I'm just like, what? Are we? Oh shit. Oh, I think that ended it. I think that was the end of it. So it was like the moment where it was like, what the are we're playing zombies now? We're playing zombies in the campaign. And you're fighting all the things you probably would play in zombies. And it starts off like that. So you go on your first mission, and then you're exposed an explosion. You're exposed to the cradle is what they call it, and it's a bioweapon from the guild who's currently being led by Keegan, which is that bitch that is in all the that does that sexy pose while the camera's spinning around and all the promos. She does nothing. She is a generic bad guy who wants to basically start chemical warfare and cure it, I believe, at the same time, and make a shit ton of money. and she uses Menendez AI to send everybody into a panic, and then you go through Warzone maps, uh, gliding everywhere in missions, um, to stop her, basically. And along the way, you're betrayed again, which comes out of nowhere. Honestly, when I was playing the game, I was like, "Oh, wait, fucking, we're getting." I'm playing the game, maybe a little too high at the time, but I was bored. Like, a lot of it's running, it's quiet. There's no guns, there's no warfare going around. It's really fucking boring. I didn't play it with anybody, and to see the campaign, I watched some videos where like people are playing the campaign with other people, and it's just a fucking travesty. It's not taken seriously. It's a joke. It's funny too. Um, you got people using the paint spray everywhere. It's just totally not taken seriously. I don't think that's how people like. Well, I don't think that's how they expected it to go. But when you give players the ability to do all this shit, it's gonna happen. Especially with the internet and all the clipping and everything. So they didn't think that through, like a lot of things. So this Razor guy comes out of nowhere, betrays them, and then he gets shot in the head eventually by Harper, which I didn't even know was Harper because all I saw was Yondu. I didn't even put Harper 2 and 2 together until I was actually done playing the game, and I was doing like some videos came up in my feed where I was like, oh shit. I was like, that's Harper. And then Karma survived, and I thought she got killed by Menendez. So, but I guess they retconned it. I was heard there was a way that both of them survived, but you know the way I chose, all of them ended up dying. So, you basically play more Warzone maps, kill more people, do more missions. Basically, it's the campaign is a way for you to practice Warzone, multiplayer, and zombies before even stepping foot into those things. So if you play the campaign first, you probably be kind of well versed in how those games go. Like you're doing the whole armor thing. You'd constantly be pressing Y to put more armor in, and they're just basically preparing you for season 1 of Warzone. Essentially, all the enemies have like shit ton of armor on. It takes a whole mag to kill them. There's no pause feature, which sucks when you want to take a break or something and then you get disconnected. Okay, cool. Not really cool. It's dumb. So then you finally get to the end, because really there's nothing that happens. Like that's basically how the story goes. You get to fight Keegan, and she doesn't really put up much of a fight. She's a mustache twirling villain. She gives her speech. She gets punched out by DEI, cone roll, cyborg lady who's balding. And there's not much to it, and then you get thrust into the end game, which I found boring after a while. I think it was just because I had played the campaign for so long. I don't want to wander around doing basically nothing for a while, and I was just shooting enemies and stuff. So it got kind of repetitive. I'll probably end up trying it again. I don't think I gave it a good shake. Just found out what was going on because I was just so bored after the campaign. I just wanted to just end it or play like multiplayer or something. Which I haven't yet. I played some of it. I haven't played like a whole lot of it. Maybe like 2-3 hours of it. So I want to give it more of a shake before I start doling out my reviews like some people. And then I want to go over like other people's opinions of the game and kind of see how it kind of levels out to mine. I think it'd be kind of fun. But that's essentially the Black Ops campaign. It was boring as shit. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, if you're a newcomer to the Black Ops, I would suggest playing it just to kind of get a feel of what it's going to be like to play a Warzone map, play zombies, and play multiplayer essentially, and get your handle on the guns and how they operate, how to shoot, and all that stuff. If you're new to it, if you're somebody who plays it, has played Black Ops, you don't want to play the campaign, don't do it. But so now I'm done with the campaign. I just want to get into this article here, and this is pretty bad. We haven't even gotten to, we haven't even gotten to, the first season, right? And all of a sudden, Black Ops is hemorrhaging customers who are returning the game, and their sales do not even match up to Black Ops 6 sales on release, and a lot of people, it's looking kind of bleak. So this article is by NME Gaming News. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 sales are much lower than Black Ops 6. Physical sales of Black Ops 7 are more than 60% lower than Black Ops 6, according to new report. That's really bad. And that's even with the ability to like play it on, like you were able to play Black Ops 6 on Game Pass, and it's still doing way better than Black Ops 7 right now. Black Ops 6 launched last year, and despite being the first ever Call of Duty game to launch day one on Xbox Game Pass, it still broke sales records for the franchise. This year, Black Ops 7 has failed up to live expectations. I think that's due to the fact that it came out so quickly, right after Black Ops 6. It was pretty much a stupid move to have it come out like that. It should have been similar to how Rainbow Siege did their whole revamping and they called it Siege X. That's kind of what I think that Black Ops should have done. They should have done, hey, we're doing a whole update. Black Ops 6 wasn't a finished product when we released it. So what we're going to do is do a huge update and finish it and everything, and I believe it would have been received better than just coming out with a whole new game and then basically feeling like it is just an update of the previous one. According to UK sales tracker GfK, Black Ops 7 physical sales are down 61% compared to Black Ops 6 at launch week. A similar story on PC. According to Steam, Black Ops has failed to break $100,000 concurrent players, while Black Ops 6 at launch weekend was higher. It's launch weekend high of more than 300,000 concurrent players. So it's bad. It's really bad for them right now. However, Microsoft has made it easier to play PC titles on Xbox, and physical sales have been in a constant decline in the UK, but that's still a significant drop. Even with all that, even with that, even with a decline, like dropping 60%, no, that's pretty fucking bad. And I don't think it did help that Battlefield 6 came out before, and it hit on every single thing. It hit on the marketing, it hit on the gameplay, it hit bringing back real kind of like warfare. And Battlefield had its own problems with 2042. Like they fucking went through their own kind of like what's happening here. Like their game was ass, nobody wanted to play it, and they had to completely redo what completely redo the game, and now like they learn from their lessons, they listen to the players. Now Battlefield 6 is out and it's doing great. Hopefully Black Ops 7 follows in its footsteps. I don't know. It's going to take them not losing him a lot of money, and right now I believe they are. Across opening weekend, we seen a great response to the quality and depth of gameplay in Black Ops 7, Activision wrote on social media. I mean, they lie, so do you really think they're gonna admit, hey, we fucked up? No, they're not going to. This is only the start. Our team has an incredible year of content events lined up. Beginning with Season 1, we couldn't be more excited for what's to come. Although statements avoid talking about sales figures. Of course they did. They don't want to talk about sales figures because it's bad. But what they'll do is they'll release Season 1. Some people will come back to play the content and see how it is, and then they'll probably dip out again. And it even gets worse. Black Ops has also become one of the worst reviewed game in Call of Duty history. According to Metacritic, the game currently has a Metascore of 1.7 out of 10, making it overwhelmingly disliked. Players have complained about the terrible co-op campaign, which features zombies, giants, and killer robots. They've also taken issue with the lack of pause feature and similar arrests in Black Ops 6. Earlier this week, fans took the complaint about AI generated. See, here's my thing. I think it's getting more hate than it's deserved. I don't think the game is bad as far as like the way it looks and moves and stuff. I don't think it's like complete ass of a game. A 1.7, that's pretty egregious. But what I do think is that the fans are pissed off. I think fans are pissed off. You're not listening to them. I think they're sick and tired of your bullshit. You're lying to them, and so you have a pissed off fan base, and people going and they like Arc Raiders came out, is doing great, looks great. I wish I could play it. I just don't have $40 drop on it, but I don't think it's 1.7. I think it's somewhere around like 5. Mid. It's not great, but it's not ass. Okay. I know. I think just people get on the hate train and they just kind of chew until things change. I don't really give a fuck about the AI stuff, honestly. Like, if your job can get replaced by AI, then maybe you should probably get a better job, get a better skill set. I still have to review the multiplayer. From what little I've played, I just think it's a diversion of what people expect from Black Ops. They don't expect this whole madness, zombies, sci-fi kind of. They want a little bit more grounded, war-like game. And sometimes I don't even think the fans even know what the fuck they want sometimes. But I do think like the whole sweatiness of it. I believe the way to really, 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 really fix Black Ops is to kick out the cheaters, address the cheaters. Because if I can deal with the sweatiness, but it's hard to deal with the cheaters where they're just aimbotting your head and then just killing you right away. Like it makes the game less enjoyable. If I'm just playing against other people that are just playing the game how it's intended to be played and not cheating, the game's fine. I really don't have. It's a Black Ops game. Like it could be better, but I think it's the cheaters that ruin the experience a lot of the times, because you get in lobbies where they're just fucking you up, man. It's just like boom, boom, headshot, boom, boom, headshot, boom, boom, headshot. You have a chance. Meanwhile, you're trying to play the game the way it's intended with the less aimbot and everything, but the only way to combat that is to address the cheaters. Because if I'm not, if I have a less, if I if I'm having, if I'm not able to use an aimbot, kind of like, like an assisted aimbot, and it's kind of blessed, then you're giving the advantage to the cheaters. So you're gonna see cheaters just going off for 100 fucking kills, which I have seen in this game. They're just popping heads like crazy. So it makes it less fun. Your team's just getting demolished. Now, I don't. So it's. I can see how some people just like, you know what, I'm just done with this until they fix it. That's fine. Use your wallet. That's what that's what we have to do. If we want Black Ops to start changing certain things, like I think we could do without the Omni movement. We have to, vote with our wallets. I mean, this article says the same thing. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 European launch sales is reported 63% lower than Black Ops 6. That's fuck. Like 40% is bad, 20% would be bad, 63% is like DEFCON red, levels. You got beat bad in the FPS shooter thing, but you know what? There's always a positive. If they keep eating in Battlefield's ass, they will think, hey, it's hurting our wallets. It's time to, make a good game, go back to our grassroots. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll bank on Modern Warfare 4. Or maybe they'll just focus on retaining I don't know what their plans are right now. I think they think more content will equal more people playing the game. But if you thought that, then you should have just released all the content day one. Right? I would think so. I would think you were like, hey, we're behind Battlefield here. We need to step up our game. We need to compete somewhere. Let's just get all the content out there right now and see how it's received. But you give no content. You give shitty content as far as like the campaign goes. And nothing else. I'm assuming that ranked play is gonna come in, and the Warzone and everything after season 1 after coming up on December 4th. Yeah, I hope to have a pretty good idea of like the multiplayer, and I played a few times before then. And I can give a little bit of a pretty good, multiplayer zombies review. But that's basically all I have to say, guys. Black Ops is in trouble. I think maybe they'll increase their sales a little bit when the season 1 comes out. People are gonna buy it. There's always gonna be the fool that's gonna throw money at the game. And that's what they bank on. But when sales are this bad, I think it's time for heads to start, turning and changing, the changing of the guard to say and get people in here that actually know how to make a good FPS game and shooter. You're gonna have competition now. Like, did you see Arc Raiders coming up? No. Did you? But it's a great game. People are enjoying it, and you had competition. You didn't have Battlefield 6 levels of competition, but Arc Raiders is. I think it's doing better than you. I mean, probably is, given these numbers. So you're in a pickle here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep to your guns. You're gonna release season 1 content, see how it goes, and then you're gonna try to adjust to salvage this game. Will it work? Probably not. And hopefully it adds. Hopefully it puts a fire under Black Ops, or just Treyarch and Call of Duty in general. And the next game that they release is way better, and they actually listen to us. Anyways, guys, let's get this bitch off the out of there. Anyway, guys, that's all I got to say about this. Stay tuned for more Black Ops Call of Duty news. In the future, I would probably post a lot of this. I like playing Black Ops. I've all played Black Ops since number 1. That's what really got me into it. Black Ops 2 I loved. Black Ops 3 was okay, which this game kind of reminds me of with the sights and how it moves and the jumping and the shit. I wasn't a fan of that game. But Cold War got me back into it. And what was Cold War? A little bit more of a ground version of like Black Ops 2. Anyways, but if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'd like to know what you guys thought in the comment section. So, let your voice be heard. All right, guys. I will see you guys on the next one. See you later.